October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and according to the CDC, nearly 45% of women and 33% of men in Kentucky have experienced domestic violence.
Communities across central Kentucky are using this month to remember victims of domestic violence and to provide resources to those who are looking to make a change.
WKYT's Madison Carmouche was in Scott County tonight as the community remembered survivors and victims of domestic violence.
Everyone knows someone, and if you think you don't, you probably do.
Natalie Painter is the victim advocate with the Scott County Sheriff's Office and the organizer of Scott County's inaugural Domestic Violence Vigil. Painter says Domestic Violence Awareness Month is an opportunity to have conversations about the signs and provide resources.
Domestic violence abusers, they don't come out immediately swinging with their fists. It takes, they break down their victims first, their self-esteem, their humanity, their sense of self.
Carolyn Hundley says this is how her baby sister and Scott County native Lydia Cassidy's partner isolated her during their 17-year-long relationship. Hundley says in her sister's case, she felt her sister losing control of her own life before she lost her life.
We knew he wasn't the greatest guy. We knew she was in a situation. I mean, there was plenty of people walking around knowing that, but you have to work with them to get them, they have to realize it.
Hundley says she noticed these signs as her sister drifted from their family, but she didn't know how to help. She says in 2022, her sister found the money and the courage to take their 2 children and leave her partner. But this is where her story ended.
She'd started to make moves to move out, which is also one of the most dangerous times for women.
But she says a big part of supporting domestic violence survivors is erasing the stigma. She says she is encouraged by the work being done in Scott County.
You know, the goal would be, how do we treat those individuals not as judgmental, but how do we help them?
In Scott County, Madison Carmouche, WKYT.
Well, tonight we want you to know that help is always available. The number that you see there on your screen, that is the number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. We also have links to resources on our website, WKYT.com.